What's up, everybody? Sober day number 412 here, and this is a video I wanted to make at sober day number 400, but due to work, very, very busy. We're right in the middle of a busy season for weddings right now, and a lot of things are going on Twitch, and then I got sick for a week, and it just delayed this video longer than I wanted. By the way, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and turn your notifications on so that way you're always notified whenever we put up new content. But today I want to talk about how much my business life has improved since I got sober. I've talked a lot about how my personal life has gotten better, with my family, friends. I've touched a little bit about how I've gotten work again because I'm sober now and everybody sees that I'm serious about it. But what does that really mean? What does it really entail? And I figure I would start by telling you a little bit about the wedding side first. My wedding business, that's kind of like the bread and butter. That's where all my money comes in. We have a few employees there. When I was still drinking very heavily, I actually lost employees. People actually quit because they couldn't be around me. So at the tail end of my drinking, my business was kind of going down the tubes, and it was only by luck, pure luck, I would say, that I was able to survive that. Then COVID came, bought me a little time. As we all know, I got sober during COVID, and then I started rebuilding everything, rebranding myself. So the first step was getting just things in order and on track. And what that entailed was taking a look at my business and saying, let me just slim it down. We had a lot of cancellations with weddings and postponements with weddings due to COVID. So I decided I wasn't going to have a staff or try to rehire a staff. It allowed me to go ahead and restructure my business, slim it down, clean it up, get things back to where they needed to be, get back into a system. That's key. Get myself into a system and a rhythm, and then I could start building back from that, right? And we did that. Since I've been sober, my pricing has actually gone up. So instead of going down, like a lot of people told me, like a lot of colleagues said, hey, you should probably humble yourself, be happy you're still in business. I said, well, no, my talents are still here, especially now that I'm sober now. They're getting back to where they used to be, because I did have to relearn a lot of things. But I went ahead and upped the price. That was a bold move, because I said, you know what? I'm out of my own now. Plus, I had to recoup a lot of money that I lost. I took a bet on myself. Just like I did when I went sober, I said, this is all on me. I'm gambling on myself. That's it. Strictly 100% on me remaining sober, and me just continuing to grow as a person. Then there's the other side of the DJ world, which is the bars and clubs. Those were a little tougher, because those were a lot of my weak points. It was very common for me to drink large amounts of alcohol at those gigs, as opposed to weddings. I kind of can control it during a wedding, but it was definitely starting to slip out of my control more towards the end. But I was able to control it. But at a bar or a club, all bets were off. I would just drink as much as I wanted, and nobody seemed to care until I had a few instances, and then I kind of became unbookable. I was kind of the last call. If somebody really needed to fill in, you're like, hey, we need somebody here tonight. They did. But I went from that story that I told you guys about months ago, where I got fired from a gig right in the middle of it, to becoming the resident DJ 3 nights a week at that place. Now, due to some help from some of my colleagues and friends, I am also resident. I wouldn't even say resident. I'm a resident at one place. One place I'm a resident at up in Saratoga, which I had not been in Saratoga for a very long time. And now I'm starting to get more calls and bookings from some of the other places up there that I've always wanted to work in and never really got the chance because I was always messing up, or I had worked in, but it was so long ago, and there was no way I was getting back in the shape that I was in. So to kind of sum it all up, getting sober, not only did my personal life get better, we've talked about that tons of times here on the channel, but man, my professional career, and this is not just a statement I'm saying out there lightly. It truly has. I have superseded where I was when I was at the peak of my career, probably 5 or 6 years ago. I have surpassed that now in just 400 days of being sober. So to everybody out there, if you think you've screwed up too much and there's no coming back, don't buy into that. You can always come back. Everybody can come back. As the situation says, the comeback's greater than the setback, right? And it truly is. It's bittersweet in my life right now. I am doing. It's hard to believe that I am doing better just 400 days after my last drink than I was, at the peak of my career back in 2016, 2017. And that's my message I just want to get out there today is just don't give up on yourself. Bet on yourself. If you're in this for the long haul and you're really getting sober, bet on yourself. Because you're the only person that can screw that up. You're the only person that can mess up your progress, right? So why would I bet on anybody else? I'm betting on myself 100%. I'm all in. All my chips are in the center right now. I'm all in on myself. And so far it's paying off. With that, definitely want to continue to work on your sobriety, whether it be going to meetings, whatever works for you, meetings, outpatient services, hell, just having a sponsor, having somebody you can talk to. Definitely keep those things in because it's not just all gravy and easy going. I definitely have struggles that I still got to deal with. Things come up in life. You get an urge every now and then. So it's good to still have those people in your corner. But I'm telling you right now, no matter what industry you're in, if you want to come back professionally and everybody tells you, you probably shouldn't, or you should probably find a different career. If you truly want to be sober and you truly love what you do for a living, you can make the comeback. I did it. And trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's all I got for you guys today. I love you all. Thank you all so much again. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you liked what I did today. And make sure your notifications are turned on. And leave a comment below. If you're somebody that dealt with this and made a comeback, I want to hear your comeback story. Let's hear other comeback stories because I think that's something that needs to be promoted more, like the comeback story. Because we always hear about the failures. We always hear about the trials and tribulations that everybody has, but we very rarely hear about the comeback stories. I want to hear those. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video.